I'm glad you're joining me for this torching lower body workout. We're going to be working hips, inner thighs, outer thighs, and we're going to be using a gliding disc. If you don't have a gliding disc, I want you to grab a paper plate if you're on carpet. If you're in your kitchen using your counter to hold on to, I want you to grab a microfiber cloth or a washcloth, something that'll glide easily on whatever kind of surface that you have. So I'm going to be having a chair here because it doesn't film well if I'm on my kitchen counter doing this, but this is a great place, especially if you're a senior. It's nice and sturdy. You can hold on tight to it. So I'm going to be using the chair in place. You can also use a chair, and we're going to get right to it. The first thing I like to do when we're doing this specific warm-up is I'm going to have you just making little circles. You can also do that seated, by the way. Now, when we make the circles on the floor, we're just going to start warming up the muscles in everything we're going to use today. Core, inner, outer thighs, hamstrings, glutes especially. You're going to feel a lot of glutes. While we're warming up, let's go over why it's important not to lock out this bottom knee. Obviously, it's bad to lock your leg out, but also when you keep your weight on your heel, you're going to keep your glutes engaged. This leg is going to be working just as much as this leg. Now we're going to reverse directions, and you're just digging in just enough that you feel the core activating and the thighs warming up. Awesome. Now let's just do the same thing with the other leg. You can switch your chair around, or just if you're holding on the counter, just switch sides. So I'm just going to make those circles. I'm bending my hip, my weight's on my heels. We're taking deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This workout is going to be a little bit more challenging than a lot of the workouts I do. Heart rate is going to be a little bit more aerobic, maybe even above that. Let's reverse the direction of that circle. So we just finished warming up these thighs. Dig and circle. Excellent. Now we're just going to kick that to the side, and I want you to lift your heels to your bottom, keeping your knees down. And let's just bring those arms up and just get the heart rate up. I want you to stay aerobic, which means we're burning fat through the workout. And this is just going to stretch out the front part of our thighs, our quadriceps. So from the side, you see I have a forward lean. My abs are pulled in tight. And I'm lifting the heel like I'm wiping gum off my shoe. You want to exaggerate that. Now let's take those arms and row them up. Just warming up that upper body too. Let's do it here. 8 more. 7. Good. Breathing in. And stop. Now, with or without using a counter or chair for balance, this is just called a swing kick. Now we're lifting, so we're working lower abs. We're stretching that hamstring. Great active stretch, especially walking or prior to a workout. Toe is straight up. Now when I change my foot position and I rotate my foot out, that's going to change it just a little bit. So let's just go ahead and move that foot, staying forward at your hip. And again, slight bend in that base leg. Let's do the other side. Down, toe is straight. Make sure you're not leaning into that lower back. Breathe in, breathe out. Exaggerated lift. Back, up, back, up. Okay, let's go and change that foot position. And again, just turn it slightly out. Soft knee. Up. Let's do 4 more of these. Swing and kick for 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. Now, anytime I want to stretch out your glutes while we're doing this, we're going to come to knee lifts. So let's go ahead and just warm up with a couple of those. Again, great core exercise. If you want to just add a little bit more to this, let's add a little bit of upper body, like you're doing a standing crunch. Crunch, chest is tall. So what I don't want to see is this kind of movement. I want to see tall and exaggerated knee lift. And that stretch is happening right back in here. And we'll be coming back to this. And still keeping that heart rate up while we're warming up. Let's do 2 more. And stop, and let's just march it out right there. Now while you're marching in place, let's go over this. So Again, if you're holding onto your kitchen counter, your hands are going to be in front. I'm just going to have one hand to the side for this. I'm going to have my heel coming out to the front of my body, and I'm going to bend my hips back. Now from this position, I'm going to heel drag in, and then I'm going to push it back out in front. So I'm going to kind of dig that heel into the ground, squeezing off the back heel, up through the glutes. Now I'm going to show you from the side. This is good for this knee, especially if you have trouble walking downstairs. We're going to download that knee a little bit, and then we're going to drag this heel back. Down and up. Down, squeeze. So doing that, modifying your range of motion. If you're a little tender there, just really think about the dig into both of your heels, not just the one supporting. And you're already feeling the glute on this leg is getting some work. Lower and lift. Inhale. We're going to do this for 4 more. And stop. Now we're going to take that same leg. We're going to squat out to the side. Get your hips in just that right position. And when you stand up, you're going to pull back over the inner thigh. So we're going to glide out. Now my hand is relaxed. I've got that chair if I need it. If I don't need it, I'm just going to let go. Same with your countertop at home. Let go if you don't need it. Anytime we're leaning forward at that hip, we have those abs tight. From the side, what I don't want to see. What I do want to see, hinging the hip. Looking straight ahead, squeezing back up and in. Exaggerating inner thigh. Lower, pull. Lower, pull. Let's keep that going. And stop right there. Now we're just going to switch your chair to the other side. Or again, if you're at your counter, we're just going to switch sides. Let's do our heel digs. I'm going to back up just a little bit more here. My foot looks massive coming forward. Looks like a big giant foot coming towards you. All right, let's go ahead and bring it down. Dig. Bend the hips. Shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. If my tempo is too fast for you, go at your own pace. Make sure this knee is straight out in front. It's not caving in, and it's not knocking out. Now I'm using the 8 count in the music. If you don't have a timer close by, follow me. If you've got a clock or a timer close by, you're welcome to use your timer and just time out equal amount, or just count on your own for how many you want to do on each side. We're going to stop right there. Let's take it out and in. Heel is in the center of that gliding plate. You can always adjust it if it feels weird. Here we go. Let's practice first just using that little bit of balance from that chair or counter and just see if we can go for it. This workout will help you with balance. But it's never a bad idea to be close to something that might give you a little help. Squeeze, bend, squeeze. And dig into that heel. You can go faster if you want to. Increase your tempo. But like any workout I'm ever going to do with you, if it starts to hurt, stop immediately. Know your body, know your limitations, and most of all, listen to those. Don't ignore them. Okay, we're going to do one more. And we're going to stop. Now, heart rate's up pretty good. Let's go and do a couple of those knee lifts. This time, I'm just going to do a little cross, cross. I'm leaning towards my legs, and I'm chopping down right past my knees. Keeping the heart rate up and stretching the glutes. Working that core. Knock it down. Extend those arms. Keep it here. So next up, we have our rear back lunges. and our curtsy lunges. Last one, and stop. Go and march it out while I change your position. Now I'm gonna hold on to the chair from the front. This one, we're gonna take this plate or whatever you have, your washcloth. We're gonna put your foot at a diagonal behind your body. And I will show you this one from the side too. Now when we return, we're just gonna do a center squat. We're gonna come down into that curtsy, return, and squat from the side. Here's your counter, here's your chair. Curtsy, look straight ahead, hips are back. Ready? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Curtsy, squat. You're gonna feel this one a little more in your inner thighs. And again, if you don't want to hold down, try it without. No harm, no foul. Curtsy, squat. Abs are tight. We got 8 more counts of the music. 8, 7, 6. Again, if you're feeling it, hold on to that chair or counter. You're still working those legs. It's not cheating. It's being cautious. Especially if you're like me and you're over the age of 50, cautious is a good thing. We got 4 more to go. 4, 3. And of course, the deeper you go, the harder it is. Last one. And stop right there. Woo! Rear lunges. Nice and close to the counter or chair. This knee stays above the ankle. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come up. I'm gonna do a really easy set. Then I'm gonna show you how you can make this more challenging. Get this stable, forward at the hip, grounded in that heel, and here we go. Down, up. Caution, try not to push that knee forward. Again, it's a hip action. We're bending, we're lifting. I'm not doing anything with my arms. I'm just using them here for balance. Without, just gonna be a little harder. Woo! Feeling those. Now I want you to stay down. I want you to go in and back. I hope we'll still be friends after this. And you really got to think about lifting your tailbone up, keeping that knee right by that ankle line, looking straight ahead. 4, 3, we're going for a quad burn here. And bring it up and stop. Woo! Let's do some hamstrings. Just on this side. Stretch out that quad. We're gonna do just this side. And after we do the other side, we'll do the same exact sequence. How are we feeling? Meet your glutes today. All right, this time when we're stretching out our glute, we're gonna come across the body and just take that foot out, lift, lift. Slight bend in that base leg. Pull, if you're holding on, you're right here. Good. And if you're at your counter, you've got one hand on the counter and one leg just coming out to the side. Good. Keep it here. Pull. Your choice. What feels good? What's going to keep that heart rate up? And stop. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys. Woo! So, starting with our curtsies. So now this time we have it on the other foot. The leg that's not tired should be the one out in front. Let's do a little practice diagonal. See how that feels. Set yourself. Make sure that squat's feeling right. You're just the right amount of distance from your counter or your chair. In 3, 2, here we go. Curtsy, squat on the slow count. Curtsy, squat. Check those knees. Usually your knees will tell you if you're breaking the rules. Look straight ahead. Curtsy, squat. Curtsy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one like this, and stop. Set up for a rear lunge. Shake it out for a second. Take a breath. We don't have to rush into our next movement. All right, so we're going back into our rear lunge. Check this knee position. Do a practice. Weight on all four corners of that foot. Pressing into that heel. Gliding it back up. Here we go. Down. Lift. Your tempo. I'm going to go at a little faster tempo. And lightly holding onto the chair, or getting brave, and just letting those hands rest on those hips. Keep going. The good part's coming up. Woohoo! Go. Squeeze it right here. Dig deep. Quad burner coming up in 4 more counts. 4, 3, take a deep breath in. Now stay down, pull in, pull out. 7, 6, 5, lift that tailbone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Hamstring curl. Lift it up. Stretch out that quad. Woo, you can do some airplane arms here. Stretch those sides. I know we're ready for that glute stretch now. Still staying aerobic, we're still burning fat. All right, let's go ahead and take it to knees and chops. Pull the knee to the chest. Exhale. Modification. Hold on. Pull. Last 4, 3, 2, and stop right there. Good job. Now, last thing I want to do, we're not going to use your glider. We're just going to bring you out into a plie position, showing you from the front first, again, holding onto your counter. And we're going to come down, knees turned out. Pelvis is going to be tucked under, and then we're just going to come up. So we're just going to lower, and we're going to lift. Lower, squeeze right at the base of the glutes. Okay, keep going. Now from the side. This is what I don't want to see. I want those hips under, back straight. So having those knees externally rotate as part of your hips. A little more inner thighs here. Now in 4 more, I'm going to go add a little pulse to that and a couple calf raises. So let's take it down right here, and we're just going to take it to a pulse. Hips are under. Woo! Keep pulsing. Here comes our first calf raise. In 4, 3, let's do just your left calf muscle, turning that knee out and your heels up off the ground. You're pushing the knee this way. You're going to bring that pelvis under a little bit more, and we're going to switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I want you to switch again for 8, 7, 6. You're welcome. 4, 3. Don't forget to tuck those hips. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold heels down. Lift both heels up, down, up. You might be shaking. Do your best. Relax those shoulders. 4, 3. Now we're gonna end with a little pulse right here, just pulse. Pulse, this is it. This is the grand finale, I promise. 4, 3, 2, and stop. Now, kick your bottom. And do just a little tic-tac. Start with a bent knee and lift out to the side. If you've got bad knees, it's usually a good thing to start with a bent knee before you take that leg and kick it all the way out. Active stretch. You want to work on balance? Put those hands right here. Now plant your feet. Let's do a little side to side lunge. Stretch the other thigh, pick it up and over to the other side. Stretch that other side. And again, stretch and hold. Stretch and hold. Back to center. Let's just stretch that lower back from the side. My legs are bent, my hips are under, and I'm just holding that nice stretch. And place your hands on your thighs, bring it up slow. You did a great job today. I hope you enjoyed your workout. Tune in for more videos. We'll see you soon. Thanks.